Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. And in this video, I want to talk about 6 important nutritious sources of plant protein. 6 very heavy hitters in getting that nutrition. I'm inspired by this by an article written by the Health Ranger. Know that you need protein. It's a macronutrient your body needs, not only to build muscle, but as an energy source and taking care of a lot of other functions your body does. What are proteins made up of? Amino acids that are needed for growth and maintenance of our cells and our tissues. They provide structural support and act as catalysts for biochemical reactions for those, again, all important functions our body does. Luckily, you have lots of options for getting protein, not just animal products, meat, fish, and so forth, but you've got these vegetarian sources that you can use as well. So these are the top 6. Well, number 1 is lentils, and they are not beans. Lentils are actually edible seeds that belong to the legume family. You know they're versatile because you've seen tons of recipes everywhere all the time about them. They've been a part of ancient cultures for centuries, and in many countries, including the Mediterranean and the Middle East, they are essential and central to their diet. Now, unlike other legumes, lentils don't require prior soaking. The only time I actually soak them is when I sprout them. I soak them 6 to 8 hours so that they sprout quicker, but it's really not necessary to soak them in water, and that's because dehulling and cooking them are enough to get rid of most of the anti-nutrient content that they hold. Now, 1 cup serving of cooked lentils provides a whopping 17.9 grams of protein, 15.6 grams of fiber, and a wealth of micronutrients. And if you're eating them raw, the benefits of nutrition increases dramatically. The vitamin C content literally increases over 400% from 5 to 21% of the recommended daily allowance. And we know the importance of vitamin C. You also have all these other abundance of nutritive benefits: protein, iron, zinc, and folate. And you can't go wrong with lentils. Second is kidney beans. Now, kidney beans are native to North and South America. They come in a variety of sizes and colors, and cooking them is essential. You cannot sprout and eat raw kidney beans. It will be fatal for you. So we're only going to talk about cooking them. According to the USDA, a half cup or 90 gram serving of red kidney beans provides 7.8 grams of protein, 6.7 grams of fiber, and a 100 gram serving provides a whole lot more micronutrients. Now, you know it's great for making chili, of course. That's our number 1 use for them. Vegan curries, salads, combining them with rice. There's so much you can do with kidney beans. They are delicious. And you can even make dishes with them on their own by just seasoning them. So use those kidney beans and get that extra nutrition. Number 3 is green peas. Now, I know a lot of people don't like green peas. And although they're tiny, they have a hefty nutritional punch. And it's also a legume. It's a great source of protein and fiber. And this means that it can help you avoid overeating and unhealthy snacking between meals, unless you eat them fried like some snacks do. They're tasty, but the nutritional content has been removed when you eat them that way. So it's a good choice if you're attempting to lose some extra fat that will be healthy for you, especially around the mid area. A 1 cup serving of cooked green peas, or 160 grams, gives us 8.6 grams of protein and 8.8 grams of fiber. And that is a whole lot of fiber that I know you didn't expect. Now, also eating frozen peas is great, just thawing them and eating them raw. And also sprouting them. I like sprouting green peas. And as before, the nutritional content of sprouted peas goes far beyond the cooked. A single cup of sprouted peas contains over 21% of the recommended daily allowance for protein. That's 10.6 grams. And you can eat them as a snack. You can try adding them to recipes. You can add them to your salads. And remember that pea sprouts are different from pea shoots, and pea shoots have even more benefits. But just talking about sprouted pea, and you can exponentially increase the number of dishes you can prepare with peas, whether they're cooked, eaten raw, frozen, or sprouted. Number 4 is black beans. Sometimes they're called turtle beans, but they are the same. And they're high in protein, they're high fiber, and they've been found to help lower blood pressure and support weight loss efforts if that's your goal, improve bowel movement regularity, and they even aid in controlling your blood sugar. Now, type 2 diabetes, you can look up more on that and get more information from your doctor before making any changes to your diet. Now, black beans, when they are in the bag hard, you usually soak them overnight before cooking, but you can get a lot of brands of canned black beans now as well. I like to do them from the bag and soak them. I do a quick soak, like recommended on most packages. Put them in water, boil them for 3 minutes, leave them sitting for an hour, and then you can just go ahead and make your recipe as directed. I also love sprouting black beans, but before I get to that, a 1 cup serving of boiled or cooked black beans gives you 15 grams of protein and 15 grams of fiber. That's a whole lot of protein. And sprouted is even better. They have a different taste when they're sprouted. It takes a little getting used to, so sprouted black beans may not be something you actually like once you try it. I will let you know it is an acquired taste, but I like them, and I tend to put them in a blend of sprouts so that I'm not just eating black beans, because they can be kind of tough when you're eating them. So if you want to sprout black beans, I would go ahead and follow instructions that you do for other beans, taking great care to make sure that you don't let them sprout longer than 2 days. After that, they become very hard and they have a sour taste and they are practically unedible, and you've wasted your time and money. Of course, you know black beans are good in chili, turkey chili. They make excellent meat substitutes when you add them into patties. They're just very versatile. Number 5 is edamame, and I know this is a more costly type of protein and bean. We hear about edamame a lot in Japanese cuisine, and they are immature soybeans that are still in the pod. They're low in carbs and calories. They're naturally gluten-free unless they've been tainted with equipment. And around the world, cultures use them in salads, soups, stews, rice dishes, casseroles. We even use them in a recipe that I got from the Black and Vegan book that incorporates them into a guacamole, so you have a little different variety for the way your guacamole tastes. Now, edamame is a complete protein, meaning that it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs and can't produce on its own. It's also a good source of omega-3, alpha-linolenic acid, and isoflavones. Man, these are compounds that mimic estrogen and are said to be useful for so many symptoms, including menopausal symptoms. So a 1 cup serving of whole edamame provides 33% of your daily protein needs and about 8 grams of fiber. And you can also get additional nutrients: vitamin B9, vitamin C, vitamin K, calcium, and iron. I've never sprouted edamame beans. I have eaten them raw from a frozen bag, let them thaw, add them to the guacamole or other raw dishes I make. If you have other suggestions on how to use edamame, let me know in the comments. And number 6, and not least, is spinach. It's not as rich in protein as legumes, but it deserves mentioning because spinach contains more protein than other non-starchy vegetables, and it's one of the most nutrient-dense greens on earth. It's a great source of potassium, vitamin C, beta-carotene, and so many more things. Now, 1 cup serving of cooked spinach provides 5.35 grams of protein, and that's 260% more than a cup of cooked zucchini. Raw spinach, on the other hand, you'd have to double it, eating 100 gram serving. And a lot of them are pretty powerful. Vitamin A, 52%, vitamin K, 402%, manganese, 39%, vitamin C, 31%. So you've got some really good things you can get from spinach. I say be careful. Eat only organic spinach, because spinach is one of those dirty dozen vegetables, and it stays on the list that is heavily coated with pesticides. So do yourself a favor, go with organic. Remember, spinach also is high in oxalates. So if you're prone to kidney stones, I would probably advise you going for a different protein source. If you're not sure, talk to your healthcare physician, see if spinach is something you should be eating. Now, all of these are full of essential nutrients and so many benefits, and just are really good options if you're looking for protein that are not animal based. I eat all of these all the time. So if you have some recipes or suggestions on how to incorporate these, let us know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as my other videos on faith, health, beauty, Netflix reviews, anime, and so much more. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate you. Feel free to share this video. It helps out my channel a lot. I'm Julie. Continue to be happy, healthy, whole, also wonderful, my specials. See you next time.